right. Good morning, everyone. Hope you're ready. Ultronimus, I see you in the chat already. Good morning. All right, we're going to jump into Assassin's Creed. I already started playing it, just because of the openings that was considering. That could take up some of the time of streaming. But it just kept going and going and going, and there's a little bit of gameplay. So, and then I ran into some issues just where I think the game soft locked, where I was able to just run around and do whatever I want in this certain area that I wasn't really supposed to do that, but I couldn't pause or anything. I have noticed there are some, if there are graphical issues, all I've noticed so far is loading. So, oh yeah, the old, so the graphics are amazing, by the way. Let me just say, love the graphics. And since I've been playing a lot of Rise of the Ronin lately, I'm able to kind of directly compare the samurai games, and this just, I will say, it runs amazing. It runs amazing, but it does have. It seems like it's. I don't know if it's a load time because the cutscenes. So there'll be long cinematic cutscenes that are actually just in engine. It's not like a video file or anything. And it doesn't do shader compilation at the beginning, but I'd say about 4 minutes maybe into the cutscene, then it froze. But the lighting was still moving. And then it continued. So yeah, even as you can see here, I'm still loading. Stay on the lookout. Okay, abilities grant you advantages during combat. And part of this could be just because it just released, or maybe I was thinking maybe the graphical settings are too intense, but I actually turned down the resolution just in case for the stream, and I'm not seeing any in-game issues. Yeah, and I would rather not have to deal with that. But to be honest, the story at the beginning was awesome. I actually stayed and watched, and I had to make a decision, and it's really good. Like, the story it sets up at the beginning, I found to be compelling, and I was staying for it. I did a little bit of combat. It already feels. Wait, I don't assess rewriting in the Matrix. Oh, okay. So it has to do with the story since the beginning. There's this thing called the Animus. It's like modern day, or maybe modern day or future. And basically, the idea is there's this, and I could be wrong, group of assassins and Templars fighting for centuries. This company uses this thing called the Animus, which can look at your DNA to revisit those times in order to get more information. So in some of the games, you were sometimes a modern day person running around, but usually it's 5 minutes maybe. And I do not care for that stuff. I think they should just make these games just historical action games. That tying it in with this Animus thing has done nothing, and I think they've just kept on to it because they've been doing it, but...
What is it?
Okay, so this is interesting because...
I've never fought a battle like this.
I got to the checkpoint, and that's when the game froze. But now it seems like it's past that point. So you can see, like, it freezes and loads as it's getting to the next thing, but, like, at least to me, everything is running great, and, oh man, the graphics. And so, yeah, the game starts off where you're, Yasuke. Oh yeah, like Days of the Future Past, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Yes. And that belief makes you my samurai.
Yes, so you're right there, Ultronimus, and I think that's one thing. Like, it's funny, they don't dive into the Animus, but it allows, yeah, like you said, kind of this layer of not having to, the expectation of it having to be accurate. Although that's what I was surprised about, the complaints about this one. People complaining things aren't accurate. It's like, when was Assassin's Creed ever accurate? Okay, cool. some combat. So far, I mean, gosh, these graphics are good. Like, I would even say better than Ghost of Tsushima, but I mean, that's been years, so. Oh, what? I would say the combat is much simpler than Rise of the Ronin. Like I said, I put about 20 hours into Rise of the Ronin right before this. I mean, this feels good anyway. Like, Oh, that's funny. My phone thought I was having a conversation about that. Okay, let's focus on... Okay, that was weird. And I have it set to the kind of the default experience. I didn't make it easier to get through it faster, just because typically with Assassin's Creed games, it's never really been about the difficulty. It's been about time management. Okay, let's see if I can start doing some cool... Okay, that didn't... So, as much as I think the combat feels fine, it so far is not to the precision. Oh. Oh, sweet. And the degree of Rise of the Ronin. Obviously, Rise of the Ronin, Team Ninja, they know their character action. Because, like, I don't know, with this, it's just kind of... And it is interesting being the right trigger and right bumper to attack instead of X and Y. See, this is weird. Like, this is where I think the game might be bugging. Oh, you sprint to smash through a door? Don't mind if I do. There we go. So you got like a little parry block system, and it's pretty simple. If you happen to get it, then you get some cool like animation. But I love how many samurai are battling with me, and then we're fighting a bunch of ninja. It's like
Light your fires.
pretty cool.
The wind will spread them. Fight for Lord Oda Nobunaga! Arrows, watch yourselves.
Oh, I love that move. But I'm really just going in here and like... Oh, I can... Wait, what's this? Right trigger, X. Oh, I just kicked that person. I love it. Oh, so those are little moves that he's got down there. Okay, that was weird. X is duck. How many games is it? Is this early access? No. This actually is out for everyone right now, which is pretty cool, because instead of doing like a early access, like pre-order thing, it's straight up available for everyone at the same time. Okay, cool. Should be a good fight. Ooh, love that. Oh! You probably didn't like that.
The armor is strong. I must break it.
I love that. I love how it seems like you're sword fighting. Rise of the Ronin, I think, does it best. Maybe not. It's all the same. You're pressing a button to... Okay, I can carry this headless dude. I don't think I needed to, but I'm just doing it anyway. I can't sprint while I'm... No. Too bad. So I just dashed away to drop him. Which, yeah, B is to dash. I haven't even been using it. Wait, Y to open door, use sprint to smash the... Okay. Yeah, Autonomous, I do think, even though they delayed the release, had it released for everybody at the same time. While it still seems tighter than most releases at first, that long load time, how much could that actually be my system nowadays? Even though I think I have a great system and the game runs in-game fine. But it's these little moments where it's these cutscenes that are real time, and sometimes when it has to bounce back and forth, you know. It's cool to get some linear stuff, but I just want to be in the open world. I want to see the green grass. The videos I've seen in this game looks so great. I can't wait to be in it. And that's the thing. I like the Rise of the Ronin, and it looks good. But this is, and I think we're getting it from Ubisoft. It's the AAA experience that you expect.
Twisted, but what has been can never truly be lost.
Yeah, so Ultronymous, this is some of the weird.
Do you understand?
Okay, that was weird. My monitor flickered.
The structural integrity of a memory is so there is much.
So what happens is, as like someone's talking to you about genetic memories, like a voice comes in sometimes and is like, "Watch out, it's evil," and because there's always this like underlying storyline that Animus Abstergo, I think, is the name of the company that has the Animus DNA memory thing, and I think they have like some nefarious plan. There was one point in the series where these aliens, it talked about aliens and Adam and Eve and all this stuff, and then I think they've kind of moved away from that. It's very interesting how they wanted to add a sci-fi story, and I think that makes sense, but at the end of the day, it's really the gameplay of the time periods that people are more interested in than a sci-fi story among a period game. You know, like, unless you marry it well, which they haven't in, 20 games? Here we go. Just wait for... Okay, here we go.
He comes.
Yeah, so, yeah, another thing. It loads, and it stops. It's not like it's... Jittering. And then it just takes a second, and then it will be fine. Again, that could be me, but I have a 3080 Ti, and while obviously there are other generations of cards that have come out since then, this game was in development before the 3080 Ti. Right? Or around the same time. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to be the ninja. Oh, yeah. Interesting, Ultronymous. I actually like that idea in games where you take the solid historical one and then you can have a side thing. Because even with Yasuke, even though he was real, we don't really know too much about him. So it's cool to see what they're doing. I'm just excited with the protagonists in this game. A ninja girl and then the black samurai guy. That just feeds into my imagination. Like yesterday when I was showing you guys my drawings from high school of the Black Samurai. Okay, let's... Interesting, huh? So the game will, like... Look, it's... So what... Because there's no shader compilation at the beginning of the game, I think it's doing it... free as you go in the game. So let me see if maybe there's an option... in the options to load shaders or something. And again, I just reduced from 4K to 1440 for streaming because I wasn't sure what's going to go on. I have target frame rate at 60, but when I'm, upscale automatic, quality, FSR, I mean, really everything is turned up except for resolution and frame rate because I'm streaming. Okay, scalability, what was that? Oh, wow, I didn't look at all this stuff yet. So I will say, at the end of the day, the game runs very well for everything I have turned on, and the fact that there wasn't any shader compilation at the beginning which I kind of maybe would prefer that. Third party, wow. MSI. I don't have the MSI, but I have a whole lighting system. I think I can use a third party to get around that.
You're not telling me everything.
Anyway.
I can see it on your face.
Hopefully being in that pause menu did some shader compilation in the background. I can't turn all the way, so this is kind of a linear section. Graphics are great. Oh man, it looks... See, isn't this an interesting way to do the shaders, I guess? The game might have soft locked. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's soft lock, but let me see if I can maybe do something to... Yeah, it's soft locked, but I could still pause it. Oh, and then when I pause it and go back, then... So yeah, maybe this is an issue with the game and not a graphical thing. Okay. So what I'm going to do is quit to memories. No, couldn't get off the horse, couldn't do anything with the buttons. So I really think that is a game issue. So I'm going to quit, load it back up. And I guess my plan then later today is figure out if I just need to reduce graphical options for now just to have a quicker experience, or... Interesting. Okay, let's see. Now, it's funny, I was trying to be positive about this game, but this sort of issue right here was similar to what happened in Outlaws. Okay, cool. So yeah, this is the menu where I guess you could choose potentially Yasuke from here. It's neat how on the side it has like the other Assassin's Creed games there. But yeah, I don't know how easy it is to tell on stream. I mean, it looks good, but yeah, these graphics. Oh, that's cool. Oh, facial animation because they had to do a roll. That makes sense. Well, that's cool. Oh, that kick? Hold on. So right trigger is is 2 moves. This looks really good for it not loading into the game. And I think there was a delay in her speech. Oh, that's cool. Well, it's kind of boring, but we'll just gotta give it some time. Oh. Almost sounds like Terminator music.
You're not telling me everything.
Okay.
I can see it on your...
Right at that spot. I think it's locked again. Or not. So it's like I have to fight that guy there. That's very interesting that he's... Okay. Oh, that I probably should have dodged. Oh, and that I should have blocked. Okay, I'm... Okay. Okay. I'll do it. It must have been a cutscene or something in the game. Did the thing again. Horse lock, soft lock. Yeah, so I will say then what I'm coming across is probably not my machine. It's probably like the day one shenanigans like you were talking about. Like, oh, like even it locked for a second there. Oh, hold. Wait a minute. Yeah, I don't understand what it's trying to say. Oh, now that I was supposed to move away from. Okay. My timing's off here. Let's do this again. Yeah, let's see how long a reload is after a death. Well, hopefully it's not much longer. But I couldn't play a game like this. With the amount of time that it's like taken to load and then all that. I'll probably work on trying to fix that today. If it's not related to a patch. But I'll research and see if they have maybe some news out. Or if other people are coming across the same thing. But you see how this is supposed to be some sort of weird cutscene? It's like, did I get shot? Did my horse get shot? But I got off my horse? I don't know. Come on. There we go. Oh, okay. So. There we go. All right, let's see what other graphical mess I can get myself into. Okay, yeah, this is pretty fun. I like how that guy's pose is right here. You're not helping, buddy. You gotta move. All right, jumping into another cutscene. Yeah, yeah, sequence breaking. I wonder how much of it is a mix of, and this is the feeling I'm getting. There's some sort of desync between frame generation, frame rate, resolution, because there's so many graphical techniques that are turned on. And sometimes you can see that with games, they'll have to fix it where like an enemy in the distance might be at a lower frame rate than they're supposed to be or
They're
something.
not the only ones here. She gave it to you. So I could protect it if they came. What matters? Now, is defeating Oda?
Yeah, this is really shader compilation happening in real time.
Forces pouring from every direction. The mountains, the tiger mouse.
Kind of weird.
Then I will meet them there. Is that not what we have pledged? We pledged our oaths to her. They
Yeah, the story gets a little
died with her.
boring when there we go. Yeah, I'll watch it on YouTube later. Okay, cool. Right back.
Focus. Get to the copper.
Man, the graphics look great. Take a screenshot. I don't know if this is the right way because I don't have a... Oh, there we go. Oh. Wait, to tag enemies? Wait, I don't understand. Oh, her controls are different. I figured they would change them for everybody. It is changed. Okay, maybe that's another... Oh, now it's working. Weird. Okay. No, now it's not. What? I guess it's when I'm aiming? I guess is aiming inverted at default? I feel like they made the controls maybe too complicated. So I think aiming must be... Yeah, yeah, by default it's inverted. And then they're saying you could tag enemies.
Don't fail me now, Blade.
Okay. That's what this game is for. I just did the assassination. Now look at all of the graphical effects. It's pretty insane. The wind blowing everything. This game looks great. Oh, and you can whistle.
What was that?
Has just enough of the sniper elite stuff. But all right. Oh. Oh, didn't even do that. It looks like there's a little thing over here, but I can't go there. My memory doesn't allow me. Okay, I do love this left trigger to aim and tag enemies. That is such a sniper elite thing. Crysis, I think, was one of the first games to do it. Wait, how come he can see me that far away and then I'm whistling, but he won't come over here? Unless the game is just teaching me to prone all the way to him. I don't know. Can you really walk up?
Is someone over there?
That's cool. Wow, this game just looks... I just messed that up. Just look, it looks great. It really does, and runs great, despite that, like the loading in the cutscene Oh, that was cool. I did some backflip. Okay. So this, the idea was the parkouring, which has been a while. Which that could be automatic. Oh, it's sprints a toggle. Okay. Wait, B to go down, but A, see, this is an example of the controls are just a little more than they need to be. That is cool, though, that I can flip around like that. Oh. Oh, I love the flips.
Just find the box. The coffin!
What? I'll say it's pretty dark for me, but there wasn't a. If there was a brightness slider, I missed it.
Stu is counting on me.
Okay. And I got to say, these are the most boring parts of these games. A lot of times, some of these open world games that are supposed to have a story where, like, the beginning are these like linear sequences that are taking you in and out. And sometimes I feel like when a game is like near the end of production and they're finalizing how the opening is, I think they sometimes get caught up in their own story and gameplay and feel like a lot of explanation needs to happen in the beginning through the use of linear sequences. And what I'm saying is, I don't think you need to do that. I think you can marry it with the gameplay as the game is going.
You're here.
Uh-oh. Oh! Dang. You know, I haven't really paid attention to how the main character looks, the girl, when she's older, so I wonder if she has like a scar on her face.
With this, we rewrite our history.
Hurry! Someone's coming!
Ellie. I got you.
So I will say, for someone that doesn't care about story, there's been some story I'm forced through, and I feel like it's pretty interesting. This is more of an interesting story than I normally get. Oh, I know that pain well from Dead by Daylight. Lucky for her, he decided to slug instead of hook. Oh. Yeah, Dead by Daylight. I'm glad I got to experience that game autonomous. Because you hear about it all the time, but I never really played it.
Rest my plan. I've got you.
Ah, see, this could be some
The
cool
box. I couldn't
cutscenes,
stop
but it has to,
him.
like, load everything.
I should not have put you there. My oath. So many secrets. The jewel.
The box.
Your mother.
My mother.
So much like her. Never saw her again. If we can just reach Tomiko's, there is hope.
You know, it's interesting. At the beginning, it had an option to make it where they speak Japanese and Portuguese. And I almost turned that on. I just decided to leave everything default. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I do need to go.
I'm Tommy. He fell into a dead sleep. You can sit up. Look,
I've
go.
been
Oh, okay. So she meets.
What it, many
So she
summons-
does have a scar.
It might,
Or scars.
but you should go to Katano.
I'll take my father's horse.
And what will you
What I should have done at the tomb.
see that you do?
Okay. Looks like she wants some revenge. Okay, and that was a quick load. Maybe because now we're starting to get into more of the main game. So here's the other thing. Is this the main character, or is she a little girl and grows up, or is she already grown up? Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, wow, look at the draw distance, the trees. Well, I'm going to end it for here, but what did we get out of me playing the beginning of Assassin's Creed here? Well, one thing I'll say is it's always annoying to play AAA games or big games on the day they come out. It's even freezing when I'm quitting. Let me see if I can... Oh, there we go. I'll go back here just to finish this off. So far, I'm enjoying it. The controls are great. The presentation is great. The graphics are awesome. I think that's one big thing is these graphics look good. Looking at it, it's like enjoyable to look at and watch. The only issue I seem to have is loading in and out of cutscenes sometimes locks the game. And sometimes the loading freezes. So that seems more like that's a game thing than me, but it could be me. I'm just going to research online later, see if anyone's having those issues. So tomorrow, expect me maybe to have some answers. It'll be sick. It'll be cool to see. That's really all I got. There wasn't even much news. I didn't play anything much yesterday other than some Rise of the Ronin. So I'm going to head out. All, thanks a lot. Thanks, Ultronymous. We'll talk later. See y'all.